Look, Minart. I'm starting up about 5 minutes before the last time I seen him. It started up yesterday morning at 2:20. And the last time before that was on the 3rd at 2:25 a.m. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Please definitely double tap that screen. The more likes we get, the more people we get. But we're literally like just starting, so I haven't seen one yet. Again, yesterday morning, the first one I seen was at 2:20. And we got 3 minutes. And the last couple of times I caught him, which was on like the 1st and the 3rd, for some reason they've been starting somewhere off in the distance, pointed in the area that we're pointing in right now. And then eventually, as we progress, probably in like half hour, 40 minutes, maybe to an hour, we'll start seeing them more so from where that star is. But like I said, definitely double tap that screen. The more likes, the more people will get in here. The show is basically to come. It's like the longer it goes on, the more activity happens. If you're new to my page here, definitely make sure to hit that follow button. Head over to my profile, the link in my bio for my YouTube. I put all of my full-length recordings of the orbs on my YouTube channel. I also do paranormal, with spirits, but I haven't really been doing that much lately. It's like since January 19th is the first time I started seeing these orbs. I've been really like hyper focused on doing this whole thing with the orbs, but literally I got like a month and a half's worth of videos on my YouTube channel. As long as this keeps happening, I'm going to keep recording. They don't do anything when it's cloudy out, but as soon as it's clear skies, like it is this morning here, they'll show up. Yesterday morning, I'm working, the upload's still working on YouTube, so there will be a video posting on there soon, whenever it actually finishes uploading. It's kind of a slow night. Like, there was like a fog kind of haze to the sky, and surprisingly they did come down in that. But if it's full-blown, cloud coverage, they do not come down. But if it's clear skies like it is this morning, they will show up. And it's 2:20. Might take a little bit for us to maybe see them through the trees. I really wish my neighbor didn't have this little tree in the front yard, because it's kind of semi-blocking the view a little bit, but we'll still catch them through there. But as we progress, eventually we will start to see more activity to the right of the trees here, so don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. And again, this video is gonna end up getting posted to my YouTube channel. Again, be sure to, like I said, head over to my page and click the link in my bio for my YouTube channel and subscribe to there. I'm trying to actually get up to the 50 subscribers. I'm at 33 right now, but if I get up to the 50 mark, I can start doing lives through YouTube. Because at least I know through YouTube I can have a little bit more leniency with the rules. But thank you everybody for coming in. Again, double tap that screen. The more likes, the more people will get in here. And I see I got 5 people in here, so it's quite a bit of fingers that can double tap that screen. Let's see them likes flying. Welcome in, welcome in. I'd list off the names, but there's so many names that are popping up. But just hang tight, people. It's gonna start soon. At least the last few times that I've caught them, like, I have kind of caught them coming down maybe a few hundred feet up, like probably about 4.5 stories, maybe, distance-wise. And then they kind of like go down a little bit and to the left, and then they'll even come down and to the right. But they will show. Again, please definitely double tap the screen. The more likes, the more people we can get in here. I'm hoping that we're in store for a treat this morning, because this is the second day in a row that they'd be coming down. And I think tomorrow morning, Sunday, I'll probably get some good evidence of the orbs again, because that'll be 3 straight days in a row. It's been a while since I've had the luxury of having 3 straight days of no cloud coverage. And usually, like, once you start getting into a consistency of no cloud coverage, they start to revert back to doing similar patterns. Like, they were turning around for the longest time, constantly going to that cell phone tower. But it's like we get, some consistent days of cloud coverage, and then finally get a day with no cloud coverage. They do something slightly different than what they were doing before. And when this first started on the 19th of January, it actually started from that area, and since the 19th, it's just been slowly moving this way. And now we're off this direction. My recording actually on the 3rd, I think it's like within like the last half hour, I actually caught one like coming from the left of my window here, going straight across and going near the tower. It's the first time I've had an orb that close to my house. Other than that, they've only been no closer than that cell phone tower, and that cell phone tower is probably maybe about 8 blocks in total, because it's about 6 blocks from here to the storage facility that I went down to some weeks back. And from the edge of the back of the storage facility, I want to say it's roughly about a football field length from the back of there to the cell phone tower. And if I was kind of dragging on talking, I swear I'm seeing some kind of motion over by the tower, but it's not bright. But like I swore I seen something over there. But yeah, if you guys can kind of see like that little bit of white kind of in the middle of the screen, a little lower down, that's a garage door to the house that's across the street there. They will appear above that garage at the like peak of that house over there, but in the distance a little ways. It's gonna be kind of awkward if they decide they're not gonna show up until their usual time. again, definitely double tap that screen. More likes, the more people we can get in here. Yeah, that was interesting though. I swear I'd seen something over by the tower. It's like that happening by the tower has me a little distracted with like constantly looking over there when it's like I need to be looking in the direction we're facing right now. And it's 2:27 a.m. And just because I'll be putting this up on my YouTube, the date is March 8th. And definitely welcome in everybody. Welcome in Care Bear, Carla, E. Sue, Pillar Goldman, Barbara Orman, Earthflower07. Welcome in. Again, please double tap that screen, guys. All the likes are greatly appreciated. And at least right now, since we kind of have the time, if people have any questions, feel free to throw questions in the chat. Oh, hold up. I'm seeing an orb off in the distance through the trees. Just hold on. Oh, come on. Hope that'll work. That was the first one I've seen. I don't want to pop my light on so I can point to where I'd seen it, but that's a good sign. And that was 2:29. Slightly behind schedule from the last two times. So yesterday it was 2:20, and then on the 3rd it was 2:25 a.m. I can't remember what it was on the 1st. But I turn around and I state the times and all my recordings and the date. Just hang tight, guys. It's usually the start of it's a little boring, but it'll get good, trust me. The longer you stay, the better it will get. Like, let me see. I'll bring this back out. So, why is my phone not picking that up now? Hold on. Why are you not? Nope, I don't want that. And I don't want that either. So hold on, guys. Yeah, no, I'm not picking up that star. But last night, I don't know what star it is that's above the Serpentis constellation, but Serpentis is literally right where I'm pointing. I didn't catch it right away, so I couldn't get it with my phone, but I caught an orb way up in the air going from the right to the left. It's just kind of weird that my phone's not wanting to pick it up now. Let me try something here. Aha. No, I don't want the chat. Hold on. There we go. So that star up there, like that's way up there. The thing was maybe like a couple of centimeters lower than the star. Like, let me try to do this real quick. So you see where it's at right now. And now where I just moved it to, that's where the orb was traveling. It was literally not that far under it. Now, Hunter, are you trying that like through the live or just your basic camera? Because it seems like I'm having slight issues trying to do it on the live. I'm wondering like if I can get to the ability of doing live on YouTube, if my camera will react better. Ooh, I'm seeing one. Hold on. Come on. No, I don't want the chat thing. Okay. Hold on. There we go. A little bit better. There we go. There we go. So now my phone's picking those up top there. So what we'll see is a little bit lower, like just past the halfway point of the middle of the phone. Just kind of keep your eyes peeled, but we should catch them. I'm just seeing another one through the trees, but it's just not to where I can get the phone to pick it up. And again, please double tap that screen. Let's get a lot of people in here. It's basically all the likes and the sharing out is what helps attract people to people's lives. If you're new, hit that follow button. All of my evidence of the orbs from all the way back from January 19th to yesterday morning is all on my YouTube. The link to my YouTube is in my bio. And if you go over to my actual page here, I have some clips posted. Like if you were to go over there right now to my page here, you'll see a video that has like an image of UFOs that I used an AI image generator for, because I felt that just having an image of like the cell phone tower like looking off in the distance wouldn't be appealing to everybody. So I turned around and I threw AI generated pictures for like a cover photo for the videos. But there's a video I did just the other day that has like my information for my YouTube. If you wait a little bit, I think I did the first image for about 20 seconds. Once you get through the 20 seconds, you'll see a few pictures that I took with this application called Expert Raw. It literally like picks up everything off in the distance, and if things are moving, it'll catch them in like kind of like a streak. The images that you'll see though are the orbs when they were over by the tower. And then once you get through a few photos, there's also a small little video of what occurred on the 3rd. I did a quick screen recording and took some key points from the 3rd. So kind of give you an idea of what's in store, you know, as we progress through the time here. But I did, in that little screen recording from that video, put the orb that came from the left from us going across over to the tower. And the full-length video is on my YouTube. It's the March 3rd one. That's definitely one of my best recordings of these orbs here in Wisconsin. I have not seen one person posting anything in Wisconsin in regards to these. Definitely welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Again, please hit double tap that screen. The more likes, the more people we can get in. I'm seeing another orb right now. Ooh, there it is. There it is. Middle of the screen. Oh, it's just brief. Keep your eyes like around the middle of the screen. Like from the left going to the middle. And that's where you'll catch them. But I did see that just briefly on my phone. And what you see up towards the top near the gift number or gift goal, that's a star. But yeah, for some reason these last few times they've been starting off over to the left here, and maybe in about an hour we should hopefully start catching more of them off to the right to where there's a clearing. And these things are definitely going down somewhere. I've never once out of a month and a half, come the 19th, it's been 2 months that this has been occurring. So I'm hoping, I mean, not really hoping, but I know this is going to keep going on because it's been going on for a month and a half now. Keep your eyes peeled. There might be another one. Just keep your eyes peeled. Like I said, about middle of the screen. But I can see one right now through. Oh, I got two. Come on. There it is. Right there. I don't know if you guys caught that little flash right about in the middle of the screen, but there were literally 2 of them. This one's kind of going off to the right. I might, at some point here, within maybe like 20 minutes, might go out. Oh, there's another one coming. Just keep your eyes peeled, like I said, right about middle of the screen. Yep, I just caught it again. But yeah, maybe in like 20 minutes I'll probably go outside, try and see if we can maybe catch them, because then at least the neighbor's tree here won't be in the way. But I'm not going to stand out too long because it's still kind of on the cold side here in Wisconsin. But as the weather warms up, and the time's getting ready to change, so but yeah, I'm just waiting for the weather to warm up, and I definitely will be finding some area off this direction to where I can catch them, because I know they're going over to the lake too. And there's this guy, Commander. He said that he sensed that there is some kind of a base in the lake, and which it makes sense because a lot of them I see, if they're not going straight down to either a field or, I mean, for all I know, they're going to somebody's house, you know. So somebody could be in the process of getting ready to be visited or is being visited as these things are coming down. But like, I just have one theory, like, if there's not some form of a base in the lake, that maybe they can travel to other areas by going into water. Like, water is some kind of a component for them to be able to do travel through the planet. I mean, it would be a trip, though, if, like, there legit is some kind of an alien base in the lake. I looked it up. One of the folklores for Oshkosh, there used to be some kind of like a serpent. People used to report back in, way back in the day. Ooh, there's another one. Come on. Come on, guys, double tap that screen with me. I'm literally tapping my own screen. Come on, please. It will get good. It will get good. Just be patient. Patience is a virtue. When I was younger, that saying used to annoy me. But as I've gotten older, I'm 39. Like the older people were not wrong about that. Patience is a virtue. There you go. Oh, right there, right there, right there, right there. That one is definitely going down somewhere because it's now past the point of the peak of the house there. So it is definitely going and landing somewhere, but I never see these things coming back up. Never. It's either coming down or they are maybe a few stories up and they go out off into the distance in the direction of the lake. Welcome in, Cameo 6194. Ritz TV. I don't know how to say that, so I'm going to say just Ritz TV. Welcome in. Michael Rodriguez 723. Welcome in. See a Mark M join. Welcome in. Let's try to get up to like 1,000 likes, people, or a little over that. Because again, the more likes, the more shares, the more people we can get in here. If you're new, again, be sure to hit that follow button. Head over to my page, link in my bio for my YouTube channel. Please definitely subscribe to that. Because if I don't go live, I do still record. If there's gaps in my time frame, between recordings, it is because of the weather. And I've seen another one through the trees. And this one's kind of going down and to the right. But again, like I said, that I say it in every recording too. Like, the beginning usually kind of starts off slow. It gets better over the course of time. It's usually about maybe like a total of 2 hours that this occurs. But like with the time getting ready to change, I have to like kind of figure out the time, because time's going ahead by an hour, so it could be going back to the time that it originally was starting, which was around like 3:30 in the morning, but it might not be as long because of the sun coming up earlier. So it might only be like an hour instead of like 2 hours. But I was kind of surprised the other morning, the 3rd, like there was a lot of activity actually, like right off the bat, but it was in this direction. And again, it like took maybe about an hour from that time, and I think it was, like I said, like 2:25 in the morning, that eventually they start coming from the right. Now I'm seeing one way up high coming down kind of on the slow side. It's almost like the one I was watching yesterday morning, because these things usually just like they appear and then they start descending, but like there was one yesterday morning like started doing the same thing. Like it appeared, started descending, and then it stopped, but then after a little bit it disappeared. Oh, I got damn. I see like 3 of them. You see that light there? A little flickering. That's the reason why it's flickering, is because of the branches in front of me and off in the distance. But I literally have eyes on 3. It's just, there we go. See that? And these are not planes, folks. Not drones. Airport is way off on the other side of town. Any flight travel would end up coming from this direction, going that way, or possibly from this direction. I think I'm going to kind of hold this up a little bit more. Again, please, double tap the screen. I want to try to get a bunch of people in here, because this is just starting. See that? And I'm kind of glad that car's coming through to lighten up the tree there. But you can see that through the trees. And it's really starting to pick up, guys. Again, it will get better. They will start doing stuff off to the right. It takes some time. It's like, I think initially, like once the first one comes down, I think the first one's a scout. And then just kind of like assessing the area, and then they all start to like sporadically come down. Get lucky to, like just did a little bit ago, call like 3 of them. And I see another one through the trees a little higher up. It's just not bright enough for the phone to pick it up. Ooh, and I got another one. If you could just see that flash. And just keep your eyes right in the middle of the screen. Trying to do my best holding my phone here and still looking off in the distance with my eyes. Because that's how I'm like catching them higher up. And I still think there's one just sitting way up there. It's like this app generates too much light. There's going to be another one. There it is. Come on, baby. See something here. All right. Give me like 1 minute, guys. I'm actually gonna pause the live and oh, hold on. There's one. As soon as that one does what it's doing, I'm gonna pause the live real quick and I'll go outside for a few minutes, see if we can catch them coming down. Give you guys a little bit of better view. And like I said, as this progresses, we will eventually see them popping up in this area versus that area. But give me a moment and I'll be right back. All right. Well, I can see three of them. Just kind of bear with me here, guys. There's one right there. Look at that. Thankfully, they're appearing a little bit higher up, so we can actually catch them. Oh, crap, hold on 1 second, guys. Sorry, had to zip my coat. Come on. Got one. It'll get bright. Come on, baby, get bright. Get bright. It's like sometimes, ooh, there's one. Look at that. And this is no debris, folks. Just look at that beautiful thing. Again, please, I greatly appreciate it if you double tap that screen. Or just one single tap. Well, like, let's try to get me up to like 1K, please. More likes, the more people the algorithm will bring in here. Because definitely people need to be aware of this. I'm literally, since the 19th, I've just been sitting here waiting for first contact. Because I seriously feel that once they make first contact with us, it's going to change the way of life. And honestly, I feel for the good, for the better. Because there's too much hostility in the world. And I strongly feel that, you know, another intelligent species interacting with us will set us in a better course. And I'm at least not seeing anything above moving around. There's been a time or two where I've actually caught in blue orbs going above, but that's usually around like 6, 7 o'clock at night. And I do actually have some proof of those on my YouTube channel. But I'm just trying to figure out, are these things coming out of a portal? Or are these things coming out of a mothership? And I'm watching one actually off in the distance right now. Ooh. Crap. Sorry. If I was holding it down, I'm sorry. It's like I'm trying to watch it without my phone. But that one that you just kind of briefly caught, there's one that's slowly dropping down, but it's just not bright enough. And I'm catching another one. Come on. Go bright, baby. Here shortly I am gonna return back to my room because it's kind of getting a little chilly to me. Oh, now I'm seeing a flashing red. I don't know if that could be a craft or if that's an airplane. Because I'm not catching any white flashing off of it. But my phone's not. Oh, there it is. There it is. Come on, flash again. My phone caught it. It's just above that house in the distance. But yet I'm not seeing any orbs coming down. And from my observation for the last month and a half, when there's a manned craft going through, they don't do anything. Bring that back out. So definitely like the whole thing going on out in Jersey, that's a lot of manned stuff. That's not ETs. And I've never once seen these things transform either. I think people are just catching the drones and planes in a certain angle, and it just appears like they're turning into an orb or whatever, but it's just a light coming off of the craft. Ooh, look at that bright thing. Look at you. Look at that. But But yeah, now we're starting to get a little bit more activity going to the right. So that definitely means when I get back up into my room, we should actually start seeing more of them. I see one higher up, but it's not bright. It's like just barely got enough light to it to where I can see it. Don't know what the deal was with that comment. I ain't having that in here. Alright, just give me like 2 minutes, guys. I'm gonna pause the live so I can get back in my room. I'm getting cold out here. Alright, and we're back. I can't wait for warmer weather. Oh, look at that. Got one right there. Y'all didn't miss anything. Again, like, the show is just starting. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit better. And there's another one. Yeah, this kind of at times can be a little boring till it starts really picking up. I'm just waiting to start seeing them appearing off to the right where the clearing is, and I know they will. It's like they start off usually low, and then eventually, as time progresses, they start actually coming from above. It's what, 3:08 a.m.? So hopefully here in like 20 minutes it starts kind of picking up a bit. Should hopefully actually start catching more of them through the clearing. Just with the fact that Sunday morning will be the third day in a row with clear skies, I'm kind of hoping that they actually go back over by the tower. It's like I've been kind of missing that, because I've caught great evidence of them being near that tower. I got some photos posted to my YouTube channel of them being by the tower, and that's with the Expert Raw application for the phone that I have. Like, I was just putzing around going through the different camera functions, and then there was this one that said Expert Raw. I'm like, what is this? And I clicked on it, and then it took me to the App Store to download it, but like, it straight up will show us more stars than what you can actually see with your own eyes, and your basic camera, it ain't adequate compared to the Expert Raw. So definitely, if you got like a more modernized phone, go peeking around in your different camera functions. There might actually be a thing that says Expert Raw. I definitely suggest downloading it, because it'll like make the orbs kind of look like streaks, because it's capturing the motion. I think it's been a little bit since I've used it, but like within like a couple of times of doing it, I think the thing did like 2,000 photos. And I'm watching one coming down. This one's actually a bit up there. Where are you going? Ooh, there's another one. Come on. Bring this back out. There's a little bit. There we go. Should start seeing one. Come on. Oh, don't go dim. Come on. Get bright and say hi. I'm pointing right at it, but it's not bright enough for the phone to capture it. But that's not the one that I was watching coming down. That one just came from somewhere to the left. And I've seen it before too, like ones that have come from way up high. Ooh, I just saw a flash. And this was way up there. And I've seen it again. Oh, ooh. Come on. Oh, come on. I go figure, as soon as I start looking down at my phone and trying to focus, this one that was off to the right just decided, hey, I'm going to go dim. But it was coming from the right going to the left. this direction again. Again, if you're new here, definitely hit that follow button and head over to my page and go to the link in my bio for my YouTube. All full-length videos go on my YouTube. Because obviously TikTok only allows an hour, but I know people aren't going to stick around on YouTube and watch an hour on somebody's account. There are some videos that I have on here that are like maybe about 5 minutes long. I sped them up by times 10. So literally you're watching like an hour's worth of footage in like 5 minutes. Kind of like that with this app that you can do that. But for real, like if you guys have not gone over to my YouTube, please do. Please hit that subscribe button. Last I looked, I'm at the 33 subscribers to my YouTube. You need at least 50 to go live on there. I feel like YouTube might be a little bit better suited for doing this, because like trying to zoom in and everything on here, sometimes it's making me like bring up the chat like across the whole screen, or it's showing me like the statistics of like how many people have viewed this, how many followers and everything. But seriously, like every subscription to the YouTube, it's free. I mean, you gotta pay anything. It's literally a basic account. Like, I've thought about doing the one that has like the paid advertisement thing on it, but you gotta actually create a whole new account, and I just haven't felt like coming up with a new email address to do that. Maybe in the future. But yeah, like seriously, you ain't gotta pay for anything. When you watch the videos, you get to watch it completely uninterrupted, which is actually kind of nice. I'm not a huge fan of advertisements on videos. But yeah, every sub to the YouTube literally helps my cause. I don't feel people need to pay for a subscription and stuff to see this stuff. Not paranormal and with spirits, that might be a whole different story, because like doing investigations in some places. Come on, pick it up. I got eyes on another one, but it's just not bright enough. It'll get better though. As the time goes by, it'll get better. But yeah, with like the whole paranormal aspect, like going and investigating places and stuff, like a lot of them, you gotta actually pay to be able to do the investigations, and some places aren't that cheap to do so. So it's like I'm trying to also find places that I ain't gotta sit there and pay to investigate, like doing like military cemeteries and stuff like that. Which definitely, you know, if you're new to my my channel for YouTube, definitely go check out the investigation I did last year at the military cemetery. I had some pretty good responses from there. Like eventually you'll see me starting to get over by these mausoleums, and I say looks like somebody like tried get like breaking into it or whatever. And then one of the spirits tells me, go open the door. Well, not specifically open the door, but it says open it. And I'm like, I'm not opening it. And then, like, I didn't catch it when I did the investigation. Somebody brought it to my attention afterwards. And sorry for that light. Sometimes my neighbor's light on their garage turns on. I'm pretty sure it's motion sensitive. This usually happens every time I'm doing this. Kind of stinks, but so anyway, somebody brought it to my attention that the spirit said that they are proud of me for not wanting to go into the mausoleum. Ooh dang, ooh dang, ooh dang, come on, come on, come on. What you're seeing right now is stars. But like, I straight up just seen two of them up there by the one. And now they're a little bit lower. That light seriously needs to go off. Oh, wow. It's like watching one going diagonally down and to the right and kind of cruising a bit. But it's just too dim for my phone to catch it. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go, there we go. I got it right in the middle of the screen. It's just the light on my neighbor's garage is kind of diluting the shot. It's like if they get massively bright, my phone will definitely capture it, but it just takes me about like a minute for that light to shut off. It's not so bad in this direction that we're at, but in the past when stuff is occurring straight out from my window over by the cell phone tower, there were times that that light was kind of interfering a lot with it. Well, like I said, just hang tight, guys. Like, we will see some stuff. Because I've been starting to see a lot more of them off to the side here, you know, in the cleared area. And I haven't caught anything through the trees just to the left. Which, this is definitely a good sign, though. Like on the third, once they started doing stuff in between the neighbor's tree and the telephone pole, I like caught two of them like going in two different directions. Like seriously, be sure to go over to my YouTube and watch the video on the third for sure. That one was probably definitely in like my top 5, I would have to say, for all the recordings that I've been doing since this started occurring back on January 19th. It's just kind of weird too that like out of all days they started appearing on January 19th after the app got banned. Like, coincidence? Maybe. And please, definitely, guys, hit that, tap that screen. More likes, the more people come in. And honestly, at this point, it would be nice to start getting more people in because ooh, I can see 3 way up there. And all 3 of them are going in opposite directions. Like one's going to the left and the other two are going to the right, but they're gonna light up. Just hang in there. They're definitely a little ways away from that Serpentis constellation, because that's way up high. Which I gotta sometimes kind of peek up that way, because yesterday morning there was one that was not that far from that bright star up there. And I got eyes on another one that's coming from top left going down to the right. I can't wait for warmer weather, because that means I can actually go further away from here, get near the lake, and I think I'll honestly get some really good evidence of these orbs by the lake. It's just Wisconsin weather can be the B word. But I'm most definitely looking forward to, and I can see another one off in the distance. It's just they're not getting bright. It's like the light that they're currently putting off is like seeing a very, like, dim star. But, like, you can see it moving. And it's like once they get lower, and I see another one going to the right. But it's like once they get so low, then they get really bright. Come on. What time is it? 3:24. Should start really seeing some stuff here in like 6 minutes. So that's kind of been like the time frame. It's possible I might have been missing stuff in the past, because just seeing them like around a certain time, and I wasn't like looking off in one set direction. I was always focused in another direction. It's like we're just basically like in the dragged out time. Oop, 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 come on. I'm watching one right now, but again, it's just not bright enough for my phone to pick it up. It's like the camera function for TikTok just isn't doing this justice. And another one. Come on, get bright, baby. Get bright. Oh, go figure. It's like it seemed like it was just gonna start getting brighter, and then it just went full on dark. Eventually in the future, I gotta invest in one of them cameras that a lot of people are using to catch these things. And then I think I'll get a lot better evidence of these things off in the distance. Well, I see I at least still have 3 people in here. Can one of you guys at least double tap that screen? Like, seriously, the likes are more than appreciated. Just, it really helps the live if you tap the screen. 'Cause honestly, it's like a lot of the taps, they're all from me. I mean, it's kind of a little messed up to have to be the one to like your own live. Just looked, actually, it said like I'm getting more viewers than like 95% of the people doing the same thing. And I'm watching another one right now. There it is. There it is. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at that thing. Where are you going? Because that thing is definitely coming, like, kind of this way, but it's going downward. So I'm real curious, like, where is it going to? Is it just going and landing in a small little field that direction? Or is it going to somebody's house? I always say it in my recordings, so many questions and like so little answers. And it's 3:31 a.m. Central Time. So at least seeing that one, like, it's just starting up, really. It's like if we didn't have this little tree in the way, we would have actually have caught more in the beginning. It's like, I don't know, I kind of wish there was a way I could get, like, way higher up. Because then we would have really have seen what those other ones were doing through the trees. Like, are they actually going and landing somewhere, or are they just kind of going low and then going outward towards the lake or whatever? Because I have been down by a storage facility like 6 blocks away from here and seeing them actually doing that. Like, they would come near the tower and then turn around and go out towards the lake. But there was like lights a little further beyond the tower, so it was kind of making it hard to see exactly how far out they were going and if they were actually going like down into the lake. And I'm seeing another one up high. It like kind of came out of nowhere from the left and is going diagonally down to the right. We might see it pop up. Like if I was using the expert RAW camera and taking pictures, I probably could actually capture them moving around out there. It's like pictures are good, but I feel, ooh, hey, come on, come on. I just saw one bright, and then go figure, like as soon as I start putzing with the camera, it went dim. But yeah, taking pictures is great and all, but video, so much better. I could see another one in the distance. It's not bright enough for us to see it. It's like, I don't know, part of me's just got maybe this little thought of maybe they're not doing much because they might actually be aware that I'm broadcasting to people. And it's 3:36. If any of you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll try to answer. Oh, there's another one. Come on. There we go. And look at that. Just look at that. hoping that we get a couple of them in one shot. It will happen. It's just a matter of when. Come on. I'm watching one coming down way up high. It's like just off to the right of that star that's barely picking up, kind of up top to the right. That's the first one that I've seen real high up. There's definitely some kind of correlation with the Serpentis constellation because it's been in the sky every time that this has occurred. So it's like some of them, I don't know if like there's a cloaked mothership. Ooh, come on. Nope. See another one down low from it. But they're just not bright enough yet for us to see. I mean, I really wish you guys were seeing it, but it's like me seeing this. It's like, whoa, this is cool. And I just caught another one off to the right, going to the left. Come on. Light up, baby. Oh. And I see one down low. It's like just above tree line height. Like came from the left and is going down and to the right. That other one is just not bright enough for me to... Come on, where's those stars? Is that it? No. There's that one. Right there. Right there. It's just barely bright enough for us to catch it. And that is definitely below tree line. I don't know where it's going. And of course, just heard somebody peeling their tires in the distance. See if I can kind of just come back a little bit. Right there. I think if I hold it right there, we should catch something. turned it because I see one off in the distance going from the left to the right. Just kind of hoping that it comes closer and brightens up. Like, it's straight up cool when they go by the tower. It's been a good while. I've had just too many days of cloud coverage. And it's like, they've started doing different stuff. So it's like, if you go and look at my YouTube page, you'll see like there's a lot of consistency in days, and then eventually there starts being some decent gaps, and the reason for those gaps is because of cloud coverage. I think it was actually back on the 1st, like, we had massive cloud coverage leading up close to the time, and then we had like a massive gap in the clouds, and they started coming down, which has me believing that yes, they are on some form of a mission, because as it progressed, you can see the clouds kind of coming through in the distance, and then it eventually like starts like consuming the whole sky, but like caught one of them like going through the clouds, still coming down, and then it just stopped. But yeah, I never see these things coming back up either from where they're going. It's always either they go down to ground level somewhere, or they're like just above the trees and then go out into the distance, and then they just end up going dim and don't know if like they're still continuing to travel outward, or if they do end up going down into the lake. And it's just like right now we're... Ooh. You came out of nowhere from the left? Come on. Get bright, baby. There you go. There you go. That one straight up came out of nowhere from the left. And it's literally doing the same thing that other one did. Sorry for the little bit of movement, guys. I literally have my head towards the side of my phone so I can still see it myself. But I know I had it in frame. But yeah, like I was straight up looking all over. Didn't see a single one off in the distance, and then just like, bam. There that one was, coming from the left, going down to the right. Sometimes it's kind of hard to actually focus off in the distance because of the street light in front of my neighbor's house to my right. It's one of them newer LED lights too. I can't stand it. I miss the old regular street light. Sad thing, you could still look off in the distance and it wouldn't bother you. And another one just popped up to the left, but it was just brief. I just caught some kind of a flashing light way up and to the right. It's like it flashed a few times and no, nothing. Like that thing was definitely way up there. I don't know if it was if it's actually in the atmosphere or if that's actually up in space. But I don't see it anymore. Oh, come on. Gotta bring it back out. There we go. Here we go. And that one came out of nowhere from the left too. Hopefully it keeps going to the right. Oh, there it is. Sorry, again, I'm trying to watch it out in the distance and kind of goofing up on moving the phone. There it is. Come on. Get bright. I know that's not the brightest you can get. I'm seeing a lot brighter. But you guys can see it. Like, it ain't a star, because down in the bottom right's that house. I'm just trying to slowly move the phone as it's going to the right so it stays in frame. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's going somewhere off towards the lake. Okay, that's actually a first. Dude, that thing actually started flashing red. Did I just straight up see the first time one of them, like, morphing? Because I don't believe in that whole thing of them morphing. But straight up, that thing is actually flashing red. Like I could just barely see it out there. But yeah, that thing literally is flashing red now. And it sure was not no plane, because I obviously had the thing in frame. And I'd be hearing it too, if it, was a plane. A while back, I think there's a possibility I might have actually have caught in a full-on craft. you'd have to go over to my YouTube and I think it's actually a short that I did, because I have it labeled that I think I caught like a full-blown UFO, because you can see the craft and like the lights on it appear to do like a rotating, like circular type deal around the craft. And then at the same time, and there's another one off in the distance, but at the same time you could also see that there are orbs coming through. And just from my own observation, like these things don't and there it is, there she is, but the orbs, like when a plane comes through, they don't do this. They don't do what you're seeing right now. It's like they go dark. And then once the plane is past the line of sight of these things, then they go right back to doing what they do. You know, a lot of my past recordings, I explain this. Actually, I think I explain it almost every time I do a recording. Like, it's just basic observation. Like, if an actual plane is going through, these things don't do anything. But then as soon as the plane is far enough out in the distance, sure enough, they start doing it again. I've had people even bring up, like the Project Bluebeam. If it was Project Bluebeam, why are they doing it so late, or technically so early in the morning? That doesn't make sense to me. If you're trying to create like mass panic and hysteria with it, with a fake invasion, you're gonna do it around, say, like 7, 8 o'clock at night, you know, or maybe like 6, you know, as long as it's dark. But most of the population is awake around that time, because first shifters aren't going to bed just yet. You got second shifters up. You got third shifters that are just starting their day around that time. It just makes logical sense. If you're going to pull a fake invasion thing, you're going to do it when you know the majority of the population is awake, not when most of the population is sleeping. Because obviously around this time, you're dealing with a lot of third shift people. Like, there's less people that are like third shift hours than there are people for first shift and even like second shift. And 3:58 a.m. It's like we're getting close to around the time when, ooh, hey, you just popped up out of nowhere and you were cruising. Come on, come on. Where's the tower? Where's the tower? See, that's star. So it should be right there if it gets bright enough for it to pick it up. I know I'm pointed right at it, but this thing it's just cruising. And it's coming down to the right. Okay, hold on here. So there's the tower. So it should be in line right now. When I think I might have just seen a meteor come down from the left. Definitely too, like, look at the pictures on my my YouTube. I don't know if I did like a little video of it on there, but like I caught an orb, like just a little bit up and to the right of the tower, and as it was coming down, in between those two top lights, I caught like some kind of a streak. Like there's like 3 parts to the streak that are like broken. I think either one, it could have been a meteor, or it was another orb that shot down, or there could be a possibility that the orb that I was watching might have discharged something. Because if you look at like the path of the streak going through in between the 2 lights, it does kind of appear like it might have came from the craft. There's somewhere on my page here that you can see it. Like you'll see an orb a little high up and to the right from the tower, and you'll see, like I said, like these 3 little streaks that are going right in front of the tower. But I do know that I put it on the picture section of my YouTube channel. I didn't even know about it until I reviewed the recording. I'm like, no way, how did I not see that? Because I did see a meteor prior to it, but I know my phone didn't capture the meteor. And to somewhere within like my first set of recordings, I did actually capture that Starlink. And I know I got it somewhere. Oh, I'm seeing an orb way up high going off to the east. It's just there's no way my phone's gonna pick that up, but I'm wondering, are there any more behind it? So I know one live I did where I caught that actually, yeah, that's right, it was one of my lives. I caught that craft, and then you could actually see the orbs coming through. I'm not seeing anything up high. What time is it? 4:02. Try to bring this back out a little bit. Not too much, because for some reason, if I zoom all the way back in, there's one right there. Right there. Yeah, it's like if I zoom all the way back in, for some reason it like appears like there's some kind of like a haze. I don't know if it's just doing it on my screen or if it's actually like doing it with the recording. For some reason, just doing it through TikTok isn't quite doing it justice. But it's like I want you guys out there to kind of be a part of this every now and again. Ooh. Ooh. And I hear 0 sound, folks. 0 sound. And that thing was definitely above me. And seeing that orb at the same time, so that's possible. That is not human. I mean, yeah, it's flashing like a red and white light to it, but again, that thing came from somewhere above me, and I am not hearing a plane, or the sound a plane makes. That'd be something if like I'm straight up capturing another different type of a UFO during a live. So the thing is, like, back in 2012, I seen what is called the Belgium 89 style. And the reason why it's called the Belgium 89 style is because this particular craft was seen from 1989 to 1991 in Belgium. So that's why it has the name the Belgium 89. It's a triangular shaped craft. It runs silent, does spin, and it's like roughly about the size of a car. But it's like in a triangle. Ooh, hey. Come on. Where are you? There you are. There you are. Look at you. Look at you. That one picked up. I love it. As long as it keeps going, we'll start getting an actual star in frame. But that's it. This one actually comes to the tower. That'd be dope. Come on, baby. Come to the tower. And I definitely have evidence of him going to the tower. Like right by the tower, because the red light actually shined onto them as they were going dim. It does kind of make me wonder too, what's the fascination with them going to the east? Because that's the direction that this is all occurring in, the east. But, yeah, like I was trying to say with the Belgium 89 style that I'd seen in 2012, I was probably no more than about a football field length away from the thing. It was going in a circular pattern, like it would go several miles out, and this was also occurring over the airport. But of course, there is no log on any of the sites for UFO sightings in Oshkosh. But yeah, the thing would go several miles out, and then it would come back towards my direction, and where I lived at that time, there's actually an active quarry there. This thing was turning around, going down, dipping into the quarry, then coming up out of it, and then going and hovering just above the telephone pole lines by this factory on the opposite corner. And I was sitting there for maybe about a good minute. I wish I would have had a phone at the time. I mean, I didn't have a phone on me in 2012, or else I would have recorded it. But yeah, like it kept on doing the same thing. It would come out of the quarry, hover by that building, and then it would lift up just enough over the tree line, and then go back out in the distance in a circular pattern and come right back, do the same thing. I had a witness. I just don't talk to that person anymore because it's an ex. But I'm at least glad, I had somebody else with me to know I was not crazy. But it literally took me well over a decade to actually find a style chart that had what that craft looked like, and it's the Belgium 89. If you like going down like the rabbit hole for UFO videos, go look up the Belgium 89. That'll at least give you a nice little starting point for going down the rabbit hole on YouTube. Oh, there's one off in the distance. Just not bright enough yet for us to see it. Hopefully it'll light up, because that thing kind of came from the right and it's going somewhere to the left. I'm really hoping we get some like dual action at the same time and see two of them. Again, if you've been here this whole time, thank you. Greatly appreciate it. Definitely be sure to head over to that YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, and go check out that March 3rd video, because that definitely is one of my best. I think there's one, I think it's one of my most viewed ones. I think it was like back on January like 21st. I gotta actually go back and watch that one, because I'm kind of surprised at all my videos that I've been posting that one has like the most amount of views. And then for a short that I have that has a ton of views on it is I was walking through my house using SLS. It captures motion with spirits, and like I didn't actually include the first initial part, because there was like some form of motion at the top of my stairs as I was coming up, but as I'm like walking towards my bedroom, the SLS picked up that there was some kind of motion, a spirit just chilling on my bed. And it's literally got a few hundred views on it. I'm like, wow, okay. I just caught some kind of a little flash up there. It's not way too high, like there's the metal line to the telephone pole that kind of holds it in place, and then a little lower is an actual the actual power line, and I caught it like through it. I guess we'll say like it's a keyhole. It's like the only way I guess I can like compare it. It's just TikTok it does partially dilute the camera, is what I feel. But my other videos, you can kind of actually see it. Just for some reason, it's like lately, since they've started doing this, like even on the third, once I started catching like two of them coming through, it was through like what I just said, but what I'm going to call the keyhole. Because it's almost like kind of like a triangular-ish hole, but it's like literally in between a metal line and a power line. What is it? 413. Oh, come on. There we go. And I know this hasn't stopped. Like yesterday morning, I have lower back issues, and low pressure kind of affects my lower back. But like I was kind of dealing with my lower back pain for a couple of days, and it just kind of got to me yesterday morning, so I only recorded for like an hour and 40 minutes. Caught at least the kind of the norm right now of them through the trees, and then some a bit higher up, but I didn't go beyond like an hour and 40 minutes. That video is in the process of uploading to YouTube. But that one was kind of a little slow and dragged out. And got another one. That one came from the upper right and is going to the left. I think right now it's like in the path of the telephone pole, so it might pop up somewhere here to the left. But I'm really hoping that Sunday morning we get a lot more out of them, because it's definitely been a good minute since we've had three straight days of clear skies. Even though technically yesterday morning wasn't 100% clear skies, because it had like a haze to the sky, but you could still see all the stars, at least the brighter ones. The ones that aren't so bright didn't really come through. And this one's a bit lower. Doing the same thing though. Kind of came from somewhere from the top right, and it's going down to the left. Just not bright enough for us to see it. Ooh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get bright. Get bright, get bright, get bright. Get bright. This one came from the left, and it's coming down and to the right. It's just... Again, it's not... Come on. There you are. There you are. Right there. Come on, just keep getting brighter. Keep getting brighter. Just give us a nice, big, bright smile. Oh, damn. I could actually see another one. It was literally... Hold on, let me see if I can do this. See if I can do this. Alright. Alright, there's my hand. So, it was... kind of stinks that you can't quite see my hand that well, but it was literally right up in here. Like, there you can kind of see my fingertip a little bit on the pole. It was like just a smidge more to the left, but it was like right through the trees. It's like it had to have been coming towards us, and then it went back off that way as that other one was coming in the frame and going like towards the one that we were seeing was going towards the one that I could see through the trees. Like there's some of the older recordings of the ones going over to the tower here. Like I didn't notice it when I was doing the recording, but after reviewing it, there's a lot of times where I was catching them through the trees down below, like right where this light is here, this bottom one, if we go up just a bit to that second one, that's like right at the top of the trees that are straight ahead from us. But it's like I didn't catch them when I was recording, even like some of the pictures that I've taken. It's like the same thing. I did not notice the orbs were that low until I reviewed everything. Oh, are you actually going towards it? Hold on. Dude. Just kind of keep your eyes peeled, because I swear there's one kind of descending down towards that light. So just kind of keep your eyes peeled, because when they've gone towards the tower and like get right up by it, they typically go dim. But because of the light from the tower, the light projects onto the craft. Because for a good minute, I sat there and thought that maybe these were just like some source of an energy ball. But because of the light from the tower, I'm like, wait, like I can still see the thing even though it's not lit up. Like, or even like when it is partially lit up, like you can see like there's a hue of red being projected onto the craft. They are definitely some type of a spheric craft. So it's not like the Belgium 89 or, like triangular shaped or bell shaped or whatever. Like these things are definitely some form of a spheric craft. I think actually on the third, like I was trying to zoom in for some reason. When I go full zoom with my regular camera, it like, I don't know, like it doesn't seem like it's doing a full zoom. It almost kind of feels like it's dumbed it down. So it's like just before it like does this weird jump, which I don't like when I zoom in like that. But prior to it, you could actually see inside the light that there's something circular in it. There's even previous recordings that I've gotten. Oh, hey, Rachel. I don't know if you're still in here. And apologies, guys, if anybody said anything in the chat. Sometimes I'm not like fully paying attention to the chat. I'm trying to focus out in the distance. Because it's like if I see one off to the left or whatever, I'm going to try to get the phone right on it. And I'm seeing one right now coming down to the left. Just, it's not bright enough yet. But it may light up. Because I've seen it before. Like they'll appear out of nowhere, start going like down and to the left. And then not long after, I start seeing one cutting in to the right. I'm not sure if you're still in here, Rachel, but because me not having moderators, I just made you a moderator if you ever end up being in here. Oh, I'm seeing an orb plus this. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Come on. How high up are you? How high up are you? Come on. Come on. Like I'm straight up. I'm seeing an orb plus I'm seeing this flashing red and white. Come on. There it is. There it is. Come on, how far can I go? How far can I go? I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep with it. That very well might not be human. And again, reason why I say that is because I was watching an orb at the same time coming from the left going down into the right. And from my own observation, these things don't do anything when a normal plane, man craft is going through. And my phone's not quite picking up what I'm seeing, but that thing almost has like that circular twirling of the lights like that other craft from a little while back. Now it's getting through that tree area, so I'm not going to really be able to pick up much of it. But not trying to toot my own horn. I'm not going to just try to misidentify, but it's like I live in a city that has air shows every year, and I've never seen anything like that, and we still got quite a few months until EA happens. And now I'm seeing another orb way up high. It ain't gonna be bright enough for me to capture this with the TikTok end. I know I got full zoom in, but my phone's just not. Try to do full on zoom. I'm not. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. That's a star. Just trying to do the zoom in because it's hard to try to see it through the phone. Yeah, that thing's just, it's not bright enough for me to catch it. It can't be it for down below. It can't. Because obviously I'd seen that one. That's gotta be a star that I'm seeing. Telephone pole's like just in the way of it, but I'm seeing. And just barely see it next to the telephone pole. I think that's a star, because it's just sitting in the same spot. I'm not seeing it. Doesn't seem to be moving. Like straight up, I had to put my phone all the way off to the right just to be able to actually kind of somewhat catch that. I know that can't be it. It's like we still got a bit of time until even the sun comes up. Oh, yep. See, I was right. Come on. Go figure, like every time I end up turning around and looking down at my phone, trying to zoom in, it starts to go dim to where my phone's not going to pick it up. But at least I've seen it. I know they're still coming down. It's just, they're not coming down to where we can really catch them now. Just sometimes this kind of stuff happens. Again, it's just like when we have from observation, too many days of cloud coverage, and then we start kind of getting back into clear skies. It usually takes a little bit for them to really start doing what they do. Oh, what you doing? No, I'm pointing in the direction. Come on, baby. Get bright. Where are you? Come on. Get brighter. There we are. Right there. Keep going. Don't know if this is actually going. Oh, it's going off in the distance. Yeah, no, I didn't pick it up. And that little dot you're kind of seeing when I'm moving, that's that star. It's like I was just kind of noticing it on the right side of the telephone pole, so I was like, maybe I could still catch it going. But that thing definitely was going off towards the lake. Oh, come on. Where are you? Come on, I want to see those stars. That's the transformer. Literally caught another one up high. Try to bring this back. Oh, too much. There we go. It was right up there. Came from the right and was going to the left. I think I'm gonna turn around Sunday morning. I think I'm just gonna do a regular recording and not be live. See if maybe they do something else, because then that's telling me I think they might be aware of me broadcasting, which is doing a standard recording with the camera. That I don't think they're aware of. But it's like if they're able to tap into, our internet and phones and everything, it would kind of make sense that they would probably be aware that I'm broadcasting to a ton of people. stars. I've been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. What time is it? 4:36. I think I may go ahead and end the live. It's like we've been getting lucky to maybe get one here and there. But if you've just popped in here, be sure to hit that follow button. If you've been here this whole time and still haven't hit that follow button, be sure to hit that follow. Head over to my page, link in my bio for my YouTube channel. Definitely subscribe to that because full recordings get uploaded to my YouTube channel. I only put, clips on here because they only allow you to do so much. But definitely, thank you if you've been here this whole time. I think actually a couple of you have been here for quite a while, which would be Daisy Dogs. Thank you for being here this whole time. And Anthony Broden, thank you for being here. But yeah, as long as they keep coming down and doing what they're doing, I'm going to keep, recording it. There might be some days where I might not get it because I recently just acquired a new job, and I think it's like a little bit later this coming week that I actually have to work in the AM, so I might not get anything, but I might actually turn around and set my phone up in my window to maybe still try to capture them, but I probably will edit to remove the sound of a fan and the possibility of me snoring. But I still want to try to, capture these things because this has been going on for a month and a half now. Come the 19th, as long as it's still occurring, it would be a full 2 months. So we obviously don't have much longer to go for, hitting the 2-month mark. Kind of hoping that there's clear skies again for the 19th, with it being the 2-month anniversary of this occurring, to, I don't know, maybe catch some really good stuff. And I'm seeing another one way up high. Just, I don't know if I can get it or not. Yep, those are those 2 stars. I'm literally pointing right at it. I don't think TikTok's really helping me do justice. I've noticed like some things I've uploaded, and I'm even seeing. Hold up. So now I'm starting to see. Come on. I feel like TikTok dumbs down your content. But I straight up saw that one from the left, and it's going to the right, and then there's 2 more that came from somewhere back behind me, and they're off to this direction to the right. And they're all going the same way. Now one cut to the right by the one. Ooh, there's multiples. Alright, I think I'm gonna get off of here, and I'm gonna actually get my pup outside and see if I can actually capture these, because now we're getting that wave of orbs up in the air, but my phone's not capturing it on TikTok, unfortunately. So just be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Again, the link is in my bio. Be on the lookout for a small little video, but I'm gonna go, because this doesn't go for too long when they do this. So again, if you've been here this whole time, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate you guys. And again, be sure to hit that follow button, go to my page, go to my my bio, hit that YouTube channel, and definitely subscribe, because there will be more. Well, Supernatural Folklore Investigations signing off. Y'all stay spooky.